Good morning, students, and welcome to ninth standard class. In ninth standard class, first lecture of the ninth standard is set, and that is the Maths 1, and first chapter of the Maths 1 is set. So today we are going to start the chapter number first, set. So what is set? That and for understanding purpose were taken some of the example. So here is written, consider the following some example. So you understand what will be the set. So see what they are said. Collection of book in library. So all of you know very well, our school also having a library, and in library there are having so many different types of books. So that books can be classified separately by novel, by biography, such a way these books can be classified in library. So in library they are having so many books. So this is collection of books in library. It is a set because this collection, which collection of this, then we have said it is the collection of books in library. So there is, where is the book in library, that information you are getting. Then collection of clothes in a shop. So shops, collection of clothes means you know very well, that is the clothes. So the collections of clothes in a shop. So there is a shop, in shop there are having different types of clothes, having t-shirts, if gents then having t-shirts, jeans pant, whatever it may be. So this is so many types of different collection is there. So this collection of clothes in a shop, this is example. So here is object in each this example can seen clearly. See object which book. So book you can see clearly in library also. If you visit to the library, then in library they are having so many types of books, and that books you can easily watch, you can easily see, seen clearly. Such a collection are well defined collection, means which collection you can see easily. This is well defined. Why it is called well defined? Because they are said about their information. So if I ask where is the book in library. Another example, collection of clothes. So clothes in a shop. So the clothes can be seen in shop very easily, and they are having different types of clothes and they can be defined very easily. So it is called, collection is called well defined collections. So consider the following example. See, brilliant student in a class. Brilliant student in a class. So this brilliant word cannot give you brilliant adjective. This brilliant adjective cannot give you whole information, because this brilliant may confuse, because some of the students are brilliant in Marathi. So if I ask the Marathi teacher who is brilliant, then they are said name of different student in your class. If I ask brilliant students for Sanskrit ma'am, so they are said this is brilliant. So the brilliant can be changes according to the subject. Some students are brilliant in Marathi, some are brilliant in Sanskrit, some are brilliant in English, some are brilliant in maths, some are brilliant in social science, some are brilliant in science, and some are brilliant in playing, means in PT, physical periods. So this brilliant cannot define very well. So it is not a set, because this brilliant word cannot give whole information about the class, because they are not said brilliant student in maths, they are not said brilliant students in Marathi, they are only said brilliant student in class. So they are confused there. They are which brilliant student they want, in which subject, so they don't know. So this brilliant cannot give whole information about that, so it is not a set. Then second, happy people in the city. Happy people in the city. So this happy is adjective is also confused, because when you are happy, suppose some of the Indians, when their Indian team win the cricket match, then they are happy. Some of the other types of people, if they whatever they want they get that, then they are happy. So the happy concept is totally differ by each events. So every events each person is happy, no, it is not possible. Suppose happy adjective, this happy name word cannot give whole information. Why? Because happy concept is totally different. Means one thing I said, suppose exam result is declared, then some people, some students are getting very good marks, they are doing very good score, then when they hear result they are happy. But some students are fail, they are not a pass, then at that situation they are not happy. So this happy is total not explaining well. Another thing I also explain, suppose I am just distributing the sweet to every people, but when I'm distributing sweets to every people, there is a diabetes person is there, so diabetes person cannot be eat the sweet, so they are not happy. So this happy thing, happy is not clear. Means in the city there are the different types of people, and different types of people are happy in different situation, so they are not clear. So this is also not a set. So here is that they say the term brilliant and happy are not explained very well, so it is not a set. So what is the definition of the set? The definition of the set, a well-defined collection of objects is called a set. Remember this, student, the definition of the set, you are again and again read, a well-defined collection of objects is called set. A well-defined means what? Well-defined means a group, which group can give you whole information about that, then that is called a set. I will give one of the examples. Suppose A, E, I, O, U. It is a set. Why I am saying it is a set? Because it is a vowels in English. A, E, I, O, U. What is it? It is a vowels in English. So it is a set. So if I ask this group, if I ask this collection, how many you are? Then they are said, I am 5. If I ask how many you are, then they are said, I am 5. Then who are you? How many you are? Then who are you? Then they are said, I am vowels of English. So vowels of English, okay. So give name your family members. Then they are give name their A, E, I, O, U. So whatever the question asked to that collection, that all questions answer can be given, then that is called well defined. Do you understand? Well defined means what? Another example, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what? It is a natural number. Okay. So if I ask this number, who are you? Then the answer, I am a natural numbers. Then they are the natural numbers. How many are they? They are the 5. Which are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you ask any types of question to that collection, then they are giving answer, and that answer satisfy your mind. So that is called a well-defined collection, and well-defined collection of object is called a set. If you say another, suppose the Indian one day cricket team. So Indian one day cricket team means latest, today's I am saying today's, because if I only say Indian one day cricket team, then it is not a well defined set, because only Indian cricket team, their players are changeable. But if I am say today's Indian one day cricket team, then that are fixed. How many players are there? Who are they? Who is captain? Who is vice captain? Who is wicket keeper? Who is fast bowler? So all types of answer you are getting from that. So we are called it is a set. So that is a set. Are you understand what is set? Then a well-defined collection of object is called a set. A well-defined collection of object is called a set. Means if there is a collection, that collection give you whole information about them, then it is a set. So example, a collection of odd natural number. So there is the odd natural number, this is natural number, and which are they? They can be easily explained, so it is a set. Then collection of whole number. So you know that whole number is started from 0, 0. A collection of whole number. A collection of whole number. So whole number is started from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dash. So this is also set, because they are, if I ask question 1, who are they? They are said I am natural number. Which types of natural number? All types of natural number. Then I asking question to another group, which types of number? Whole number. So they are called a set. So each object in the set is called So a collection of well-defined object is called set. So this is set because they are natural number. Which types of natural number? Odd natural number. This is also set because they are whole number. Whole number started from 0. So it is also set. Then what is element or what is member? So element means each object in the set is called a element. Each object in a set is called a element or it is called member. I again explain what is element or what is member. So each object in a set is called an element. So I will give one of the example. A, E, I, O, U. It is a member. Why it is member? Because they are belonging to the set. A is the element or it is called member. E is the element or it is called member. Means the set made up. So in the set, suppose there are the vowel set, then A, E, I, O, U. They are the elements of the set. So element means object in a set. Element means what? Object in a set. So they are giving example for set containing odd natural number, and the elements are the odd means 1, 3, 5, 7. They are odd natural number. So one is element or one is member because object in a set. They are what? Object in a set. So one element or member, 3 element or member, 5 element or member, 7 element or member. Then second condition, for a set of whole number, this whole number, see, whole number 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is also a set because they are giving whole information about that. Then set are denoted by capital letter. Suppose if you want to give name of the set, the name of the set is always given capital letter. Remember my student, the name of the set is always given by capital letter. So capital letter means suppose so set of A means suppose set there is a English vowel set, we can give A name, B name. So name of the set can be given by capital such a way A, B, C, dash 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 X, Y, Z, capital. Second thing is that the element in the sets are denoted by small letter. See difference? The name of the set can be given by capital. Name of the set can be given capital letter A, B, C, dash dash X, Y, Z. And element of the set can be given by small letter A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Are you understand what I say? Name of the set given by capital letter and element of the set can be denoted by small letter A, B, C, X, Y, Z. If R is an element of set P, means R is having in set P, it is written as R belongs. See, this sign is called belong to. See, this sign. So this sign is called belong to. So we are saying R belong to P. R is belong to P set. R belong to P. So it is read as R belong to set P. Do you understand? So this is belong to. What we got? Belong to. So R is belong to P. Then another. What is the meaning? Symbol stand for belong to. Is member of. आपण त्याला म्हणतो belong to किंवा member of is element of. हे त्याचे meanings आहेत. So that is the meaning. We are said this symbol stand for belong to. Another way it is called member of. Another way it is called element of. Okay. Then if R is not an element, if R is not an element of set P, then it is written as. So R is not belong to P. So this sign is called not belong. So R is not belong to P. So the symbol this is called not belong to stand for does not belong. This symbol is called does not belong to or not member or not element. Do you understand? So understanding purpose I am showing you. Then method of writing set. How can you write the set? So there are the two types. There are two method of writing set. One is list method. It is called another roster method. Okay. There are the two types of method. One is the list method and another is roster method. Meaning is same. Only they are having the two name. One list and roster. List method or another way it is called roster method. Second is rule method or set builder from. So we are only see first method here. This method or roster from. Are you understand? Method of writing set, there are the two types. First is list method or roster method. Second is rule method or set builder form. So here we are only going to see list method. So list method or roster method meaning is same. In this method, the element of set are enclosed with curly bracket. So in this method, what are you doing? Whatever be the elements, that all elements are written into the curly brackets. This is the first thing. So how can you write the set? That can be first understand. The element of the set are enclosed with the curly bracket. This is the main thing. Elements, whatever be the elements of the set, they are enclosed in curly bracket. Second thing, each element is written only once time. Means if element are coming again and again, means same element. I am say same element. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, again 1, 1, 1. So you can write only one type 1. Don't write how many times 1 coming, you don't write. So which element is coming the again and again, that element write single time. Only remember this thing. This is the main thing of list method. If element is coming again and again, same element is coming again and again, then that element writes single times, only one times. Elements are separated by comma. So whatever be the elements given, that all elements are separated by comma. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. So each and every element is separated by comma. Then 4. The order of writing the element in a set is not a important. So when you write a set, it is order is not important. Means suppose 1 to 10 natural number if you want to write. So there is not necessary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can write such a way 9, 5, 6, 8, 10, 2, 3, 4. Means there is order is not important. You can write any way. This is the main thing. Order is not important. So example, A is equal to A, B, C, D, E, or A is equal to B, D, A, C, E are the same set that represent first 5 letters of the English alphabets. Means such a way, this is the English alphabets, and that English alphabet can be written such a way. See, A, B, C, D, E. They are written by order. But just I explained, the order is not important, so you can write such a way B, D, A, C, E. Are you understand meaning of order? Or meaning of order means see, if order is necessary, then you can write A, B, C, D, E. Order is not important, so you can write randomly that B, D, A, C, E. Randomly means however you want. Then another few example of writing set by list method. So first, L is the set of letter of the word fatal. So see, you want to write it by the list method. So see, this A coming again and again. So this A can be write single time. So see, this is the name of the set that can be given capital. So I give here capital L is equal to C. This is curly bracket. This is curly bracket. Okay, this curly bracket means set. Remember, when you write here curly bracket here and here, then it is a set. Then element in the sets are small letter, or here how many? So C, F. So here is I write F. Then A. So I write here A. And each and every element separated by comma. See, here is separated by comma. After A, what is there? T. So I write here T. After T, what is here? A. But I don't write this A. Why? Because they are said the element coming, same element coming again and again, you can write only one times. So I can write only one time. So this is single A. Then L here is written. Okay. So this is called by the list method. Second example, M is set of integer less than 5. So you want to write integers less than 5. So see, this is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is less than 5. Then here also -1, -2, -3, dash. Okay, this is the integers and that can be written by the list method. O is the set of even natural number from 1 to 10. So you want to write even natural number. Even numbers mean 2, 4, 6, 8. So O, here is the O is equal to even natural number set 2, 4, 6, 8 is the set of even natural numbers from 1 to 100. So even number, so set name is given set name is given O is equal to, then it is curly bracket means set, here also curly bracket means sets. O is written capital, then here is write elements even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 dash dash dash, last even number is 100. Okay, such a way. So I think that what is set that I explain, then how can we write the set, then a writing method of set I am explaining to you, then types of set explain. And so what can you do, the homework for you is that you only write the definition of set, or you write definition of set and types of set and give example of sets. This is homework for you. So write this homework and don't send to me when I say